He was wanted by the 5 emperors of the Tang and Tang dynasties, but he was run directly by Chen Fan, who was an ordinary person. The old man who ran away from birth would have doubts. He never thought that there would be such a decisive person in this busy town. It's not that the emperor runs fast, I'm afraid Hongfipa scattered, but as a soul state, he must find Sudu again, otherwise he will be Hongfizaprashed in 3 days, so he has to go back to the town to find the best way. Then when I saw Zhòng who was riding a motorcycle, his eyes lit up, the blood of Su Shufan entered into this formidable, thinking that after I set up more people, the strength would definitely be deeper, and I wanted the old man to assist the guard at. But I heard a familiar voice right away. It was Chen Fan, the 2 fools, who found Zhòng, and the old man was suddenly at a loss when he saw Chen Fan. Oh my god, why is it him again, even though he drove a speed-floating shadow, but this one he was in the shadows, he developed a soft voice, and when he woke up again, he heard what the 2 were talking about. Recently, relatives are coming to have a family meeting. How can I help you find out? It turns out that Chen Tujia Zhòng readily agreed to the fact that he was stingy and being slowed down. Chen Fan later asked Zhòng what to do with it. Zhòng said that he was preparing to eat meat from our mountain. Immediately his face was full of vegetables, but Qiáng was following. Since Ben Huang hit a foreign land, what made him even more unacceptable was that he had nothing to say about this matter, because Tián was ill before, and Zhòng couldn't bear to see him suffer, so he thought it would be better to kill and eat meat to make him less familiar. Zhòng is also full of stories. Just look at Dashan. Don't worry, I will give you the pain of getting old. I will be barren in an instant. I am going to be disaster again, and this time Shin turned by Dashan's eyes and launched the sail. Unanimous God's ability was cut off by him, and he is not sick anymore. The big and strong mouse head. Could it be that I made a mistake before? Let it go. I think you are also very reluctant. Dashan, who was saved immediately. I keep my face full. Thank you, expert, for helping me, and I accept half of it, saying that this is going towards. Chen Fan took a class with Xiǎng. He is thanking you for saving your life. Chen Fan thought that Dashan would not be shocked when he saw the country. Zhòng said that he would give Dashan to Chen Fan. Chen Fan refused to say that he wanted to buy a game of chess when he went down the mountain this time, but it is useless to ask for this foreign head. Hearing that one end of the mountain here wants to live in Chen Fan's library ball, you have to look at it. I am an expert. Compared with those ordinary chess games, there are rows of faces to hide from. Zhòng also refers to the fact that the mountains are long and strong. It is not a problem to be a chess game. Chen Fan is indeed a bit far away. This mountain looks stronger than the ones at home. But if you ride this foreign head on the street, is it too much to recruit, master? Mr. Shen, look at Dashan, who heard you say that he wants to buy a game of chess. If you take the initiative to surrender to the ground, you can accept him. I will accept him if he returns the Dashan. I will bring you 2 games for a long time next time. Thinking that he has become an expert's chess game, Dashan suddenly raised his fingers up, and Chen Fan enjoyed sitting on the chessboard very much. This chess piece flies and grows stronger. It is indeed much better than a strong horse, and this also caused a little girl's master. Big brother, you are so interesting. Can I ride your foreign head? A small bar with a big face full of glue. A talented person will not let others ride me, but I don't know, Chen Fan. I thought this little sister was terrible, and even if I agreed, Dashan was a party tool when I heard it. He rides me, Mo Fei. Am I about to be abandoned by an expert? Just here is a beautiful woman who came over to drink and eat. What's so good about our chess? We can always handle thousands of things. Chess of Lehigh. It's not up to you to choose. Chen Fandan is a bit too big. No one can do whatever he wants with these 2. But as a human, he dare not find out. The world leader, the chess in the house, is very powerful, but they are not as fun as the Yang 2, and the Yang 2 is the most fun to try. We bought this Yang 2. Lu Shuyan said that it has become heavy and soaked in a piece of rain. Chen Fan has a look. Dunshire's face was full of disgust. What the hell is breaking through 100 million, compared to before? Chen Fan was about to say that this Yang 2 was bought 5 times, but when he noticed that the other party was hurting him, he changed his words and said, I think this Yang 2 is very docile, very suitable for girls. His heart is really exciting. Anger is different. In this world where strength is respected, if you meet someone who has no one, you can only hide some people, and the 2 of them flew away directly with Yang 2 Yakong. I just got the foreign head. In order to thank Xiaowu for the rabbit I gave them a pistol, because the sleeves on the pistol were playing with it, but they turned it into a firefish to a first-class cat room, so Xiaowu wanted to take down Huoyu even after saying anything. Lying on the ground just happened to be realistic. Seeing that everyone was so courageous, the gold and red god Qiáng couldn't help but get up. He won't be famous for this fierce battle, and the little witch also died of worry, fearing that he would not be able to complete the task of the master, and the 3 princesses wanted Yi Jinhong to give them 2 horns a year in front of the master, and they joined their ranks. There must be many dangers in this trip. With the waist of a tall man, the guarantee of continuing the firefish to the man is not too sloppy. This industry Jinhong is too careful, and if he loses, he will be slapped in the face. Fong Zhongring joined forces to enter. The other party who was injured got a good deal, so I asked about the name of the ex-beneficiary. The ex-benefit is so big, why do you still ask for so many small guarantees with me? But you have no choice but to choose with the General Emperor. Well, you went backwards before I was alive, and my comprehensive insurance is hidden. The old man came here specially to retrieve this item today, and when Susu receded, he went to the pit to avoid any surprises. The 3 princesses were suddenly at a loss when they heard that this person was self-selected and comprehensive. I approved the 2 of them with a single glance, and made their Federation martial lords say it. I was treated as a master who came to take away the protection left by Huayu, and I would never retreat. Unfathomable, please. Otherwise, even if you are a superior animal, you may not be able to escape death. The Emperor Weimu agreed with Shindao, where is the master, and let the old man have a look. It is worthy of being sent by a master, but the matter of the master's means is already in his attention. At this moment, the life-threatening call came, and the Emperor suddenly thought that the master was here, but yesterday palace I was sentenced again, but I didn't see the comprehensive meaning of the expert, and I immediately remembered Qiáng, who lied to a 3-year-old child to get his blood, and dared to come and play with the old man, let him die, saying that he has played one until today, and I will get rid of his head. Let's grow together. Where is Zhòng here? The first kitchen knife collided with the huge long answer, but the strength of the two sides was selected, and Yi Jinhong and others suddenly changed to an opportunity, and the two who had forced Shin to return to the chess before also came here. Shirzhuan's lingling, it seems that a fight has already started, we are about to fight over, Dashin is really wronged in his heart at this time, why did the master throw me away, wouldn't I be a majestic martial emperor and become his pawn? My lord, is the expert abandoning me? Yes, even if the task arranged by the expert cannot be completed, I am afraid we have already become wives. Hearing the conversation between the two, Dashan said directly to the native, the expert you were talking about is Sex Chen. Fongling heard Yanko's frightening temperature, De Yang, you can actually speak, that's right, is the successful son, may I ask you, are you still playing the board system up to now? 4 or 4 small, I understand half of us, the next second the breath of the soul explodes, and the breath of the yellow storm directly pushes the legs of the two people, so it is so, Dashan Dun is the king of Huangyang, and at the same time you have a today's method. Thinking, when Yi Jinhong and the others saw this place, they immediately felt a double blow in their hearts, thinking that they had not completed the task of the expert, and now that the expert sent someone to silence them, Xiaowu's eyes were cold and he was very afraid to talk to him in his heart, is this the end?
Damn.